Good afternoon. I'm here to present you to the Vila Nova de Famalicão Market Rehabilitation Project, for which I'm the responsible architect. With a privileged location in the northwest of Portugal, between Porto and Galicia, Spain, the municipality of Vila Nova de Famalicão is the gateway to Minho for those who come from the south, and the last reference of Minho for those who come from the north of mainland Portugal and Galicia. Built in 1952, the municipal market was an articulation element between Museu de Albuquerque Square, at the lowest level of the city, and Dona Maria II Square. These two squares were, and still are, two of the main public spaces in the city of Vila Nova de Famalicão. The main original building consists in three rectangular structures joined together, with a tower in the center, housing several commercial establishments. Later, three buildings were built in the courtyard, destined to the sale of meat, fish, and fruit that ended with the fluidity and articulation between the main squares. In addition, these buildings were dissonant with surroundings and without conditions of use and comfort. After a golden period, the market was, like its urban surroundings, obsolete, partially vacant, and without a dynamic capable of attracting new and diverse consumers. The original building, for its characteristics and value as a whole, was the target of an almost integral preservation in order to ensure its memory in the local population. The preliminary program was based on a comparative study of Portuguese markets. A diagnosis was also made with the population and merchants through interviews and focus group processes focused on its needs. This extensive participatory process culminated in a diagnostic report that set the tone for the preliminary program of needs and uses. In a degraded urban context, the intervention had, among others, the goal of restoring the fluidity and the relationship between the two squares. One of the operations carried out involved the demolition of dissonant buildings and the construction of a new building integrated into the pre-existence, consisting only of a roof that faced the low level of the city. These operations allowed the opening of a new urban front, the return of the regional fluidity, and the promotion of a strong relationship between two of the main squares in the city. The municipal market truly became part of the city urban structure that would ensure an effective response to the needs raised in the diagnosis. In a forgotten urban context, with many buildings in poor condition and partially vacant in this area of the city, the intervention in the municipal market created a dynamic in the urban structure and in the experience of the city, which leveraged the entire surrounding area. This intervention launched the motto for the rehabilitation of Museu de Albuquerque Square and Dona Maria II Square, in an intervention guided by the creation of more living spaces, privileging pedestrians to the detriment of car traffic. As a result, there is a very significant demand for buildings that are currently in a poor state of conservation and vacant, and there are several interventions in progress or in pipeline. A new rectangular metallic structure was built that allows the opening of a new urban front, restoring fluidity between the two squares. Its covering ensures the shading of the space and as a reference the triangular model of the pre-existing tower. A technical building was also built for support. In the pre-existing building, the program of commercial stores was maintained and also a tourist office. In the new building, the program was based on the creation of butcher shops, fishmongers, fruitmongers, show cooking space, restaurants, and the creation of a space for a cyclical fresh market. The technical building contains the sanitary, administrative, and storage facilities. In the courtyard, esplanades and garden spaces were created. The market has become one of the main reference points of the city, being a success in terms of appropriation by the population, a central meeting point, and daily living. The intervention in the market created a dynamic that went beyond its gates. In a urban context with buildings in poor condition, this intervention was a leverage to the entire surrounding area. On this slide, I present you a short video of an ordinary day in the renewed market. Play? No? Okay, now I would like to thank the team that joined me in the development of the project. And I would also like to thank the engineer Luis Silva, who is the CEO of the responsible company of the construction of this building, Fama Concrete, a company from the city of Famalicão, for the commitment and precision shown in this construction and the support he gave me in this project. Thank you.